Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Twilight Princess HD Let's Play. Right now, we are in the midst of the final curtain of Twilight. We are gathering the bugs. We gathered 2 so far, and we destroyed another one, but we gotta go collect the tier back in Hyrule Castle. And yeah, we are finally going to be rid of the veils of Twilight that cover these lands. Or so we think. Everyone's talking about how this is the final one, but Midna kind of dropped a hint that it might be not the final one. But we'll see. However, if we use our senses, we can see there's a Zora over there. We can just barely, faintly see that there is a bug flying over there. By the way, in a second, I want to talk to this guy first. What's that over there? Yeah. If we look on the map, we can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bugs on the map. And we collected 2. So that's 11. But there are 12 bugs. So, what's going on? I guess we'll find out when we collect the 11 bugs. And there we go. What do you want? Below that grass there, the monster bird just might, the monster bird that was just here should come back. God, English is hard. And even when we can't play it yourself, maybe you can sit here and howl the same song. Let's do that. Alright. Like I said, this is a minigame in the light world, I guess. Whereas it's just a normal, well, it's not normal Kagurok, but like it's not a Twilight version of it anymore. It's kind of funny. And they look like giant turkeys, like pterodactyl turkeys, because they got that what do you call it? It's the gobble, I guess. I don't know. All right. So this time around, it's almost the exact same thing, except now we don't have to worry about falling rocks or anything like that because they're already destroyed and fallen. But we do have kind of a smaller flight range because if we can drag Wolf Link in the water a little bit like that, but if we drag too deep, he will lose grip, and we do have to. There we go. We have to do that a total of 3 times. It was more than that in the original. Like I said, they took down the amount of bugs, and I don't see why. I like, the regular amount. I didn't see anything wrong with it. But we do have to dash into the bugs while we're on this trip. And you don't have to get them in one go. They do kind of, if you do miss them, they do kind of follow you. And if you do, go through the whole this trip without getting them, you can retry this, as many times as you'd like. But I already collected all 3 of them, so we're just flying to the top at this point. And as far as my knowledge is, when you do fail this, because like Wolf Link will lose grip, or I guess Wolf Link will just get knocked out of the talons, and I think Midna says, do you want to continue, yes or no? At that point, I think you just start back at, if you say no, you'll just spawn back at Lake Hylia, and I guess you can use the ward point, but then you do kind of want to get back to Upper Zora's Domain, because I think the next Gossip Stone, Sheikah Stone, whatever the hell, Howling Stone, is just right up here. Oh, and also the next bug is right here too. So we just need to talk to her and it'll reveal itself. What's that, a bug? Ew, nasty. Why is it so big? Golly. I'm so sick of roughing it in the... I'm so... Hang on. I'm so sick of roughing it in the boonies. What? Anyway. This is the next Howling Stone right here. Let's go ahead and take care of it. Ah, okay. Cool. If we can kind of remember or recognize this song, it's actually my favorite song from, or favorite ocarina song from Ocarina of Time. No. Oh, come on, that was perfect. There we go. And if you don't know, this is the... Oh, come on, what's it called? What's it called? I can't remember. Requiem of Spirit. Nice. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. So, I know exactly where he is. But I hate the fact that they're about to blatantly tell you. I wish it was more of a challenge. Ah, don't do that. So yeah, he's right outside the gates of Hyrule Castle Town. Like I said, I wish they didn't tell you where he was. I wish it was more of a, like, you know, context, like, oh, he's kind of nearby Hyrule Castle, we don't really know where he is. It's a golden wolf, so I mean, it should be, you know, stick out like a sore thumb. Do you think Prince Raul has passed through here? He must have. This is the only waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. Come, let's follow this path in search of him. So these guys basically just told us that if we want to get back to Hyrule Castle, take that route. And we're going to have to, because, like I said, we got to get that one tier that's just floating next to Telma's Bar. But let's go ahead and collect the ones in Zora's Domain first. So, I believe there's one, like, in the middle over here. And there's one up there, and there's one in the main throne room. So this is kind of like a little sample, you could say, of... Ooh, that almost hit me. A little foreshadowing. Screw you, bro. Get on the frickin'... There we go. A little foreshadowing of what maybe the last tier is going to be like. If, I mean, you guys ever played this game, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. And I believe... Okay, so there's another... yeah, so there's the other insect or whatever. Yeah, you can kind of see it over there. It's over there. There used to be like one or two up, like, through, you know, behind the waterfall. And they took those out. Like I said, for the HD version, they decreased the number of bugs to collect. I wish they didn't do that because it messes with my muscle memory. Ooh, just about. But now, like, you know, you could go through the behind the waterfall and, you know, use Midna's jumping to kind of aid you up the back of the waterfall. But there's really no point to it because we can just warp straight to the throne room. Like I said, in the original, yeah, there used to be, like, I think, like, one or two bugs, like, right there. So you kind of forced you to do that, but now... I don't know, maybe people complain that this game's too long, in which case I think it's fine. Where is it? Come on, where is it? Where the? Did I have to hit a wall? Oh, there it is. Okay. Come here. Come on, stop being up there. Boom. Alright, yes, and the last bug that we have to collect is the one in Howard Castle Town. Or is it? Because we're missing 2 tiers, technically, but only one is showing up. So, I'll meet you guys back when I get to Hyrule Castle Town. Alright, we made it back to the main gate, and look, it's painfully obvious where the golden wolf is. He's right up there. So like I said, I kind of wished it didn't tell you where he was, just to make it more of a challenge. But notice how there's a significant lack of enemies here. Well, that's why. But, like I said, thankfully this does make another portal appear. So, we can now warp straight to the main gate of Hyrule Castle after we take care of these guys, of course. Come on, you guys. Booyah. Just about reached it. So now, we can warp right back to here, and I believe we could just, yeah, because we got that portal in the last episode, so right after this we could warp just straight back to Lake Hylia. Let's pass all these spirits here, try to get that last tier, or so we think. Oh, you guys might recognize this guy. Soon I shall make a killing off this town. So, he's not... I don't think he's supposed to be Tingle. But I like to think he is Tingle. Like the Twilight Princess version of Tingle. Because obviously, like, his outfit, and the way he acts, like with money and all that kind of stuff. Come on, Midna's just like that. So, Midna. Tingle is just like that. Midna's about to tell us something. What's going on?
You ended up your name.
There should be one more. Where could the last tier be? What? There it is. What's going on? This is weird. So this is kind of weird because that's where the last tier is, but it wasn't there earlier. What's going on? Let's go ahead and warp there, shall we? Let's see what's going on. Oh. Oh. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Could not resist. Oh, and like I said, when it starts thundering and raining in Twilight Princess, the atmosphere just goes through the roof. But the final tier, the final insect, I should say. What's the? I always hated this, by the way. Swimming up to the final, like, arena, I guess, because like it's like something big. Thunder, the lightning, amazing. Something big is swimming around. I hate it how we're just swimming towards it. Like, it feels like if it was a shark, it could just come up and eat us. But we are hunting down insects. And what is common with insects? queen. This, oh, it didn't have a name. I distinctly remember it having kind of like a nameplate after it revealed itself. But this, I believe, is Twilight Insect Queen Bloat, or Twilight Bloat, or something like that. But yeah, this is basically the queen insect. Alright, so ram us. Get back on the thing, get back on the thing. Ooh. This thing is disgusting, by the way. And also, like, this is, like, unlike the, oh gosh, that was 2 hearts. Unlike Twilight Carrier Cargarog, we do get original music with this fight. And also, I believe that's it. Alright, get up. And all we gotta do, mid the force kill. That's it. And that is essentially the boss of the Twilight areas taken care of. So that was an overworld boss. It's not the first. Technically, I guess you could say that King Bulbin was the first. And she's definitely not the last. But it's kind of cool having, like, overworld boss fights, you know what I mean? But anyway, that is the 3rd and final Vessel of Light full.
With what might be?
Make sure to get that last fuse shadow now. See you later. Oh, I just realized the weirdest cutscene in the Legend of Zelda series. We're about to see it. Oh god. So we had a goat, a lemur, a bird, and now a snake. Is that new? Did you guys hear that? It was like a roar? I don't remember that in the original version. I played the HD version before. I don't remember that. Anyway, my name is Laneru. That's weird. Huh. Your efforts have at last restored each of us light spirits in Hyrule. O hero chosen by the gods. The dark power that you seek. It waits in the temple set in the bed of Lake Hylia. But before seeking it, you must now bear witness to something and never forget it. Oh, we won't forget this. You must know that it was the will of the goddesses that we lock away the forbidden power. When all was chaos, the goddesses descended and gave order and life to the world. This is that cutscene, guys. They granted power equally to all who dwelt in the light, and then returned to the heavens. The lands where the goddesses descended came to be known as the Sacred Realm. For ages, the people lived at ease, content in mind and body. But soon, word of the Sacred Realm spread through Hyrule, and a great battle ensued. I'm assuming this is the Hylian Civil War that was right before Ocarina of Time. love how the Darklings are just posing. Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. That's the one thing about wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the sacred realm. So one thing about this game, you never get to fight Darkling. They use Darkling more as symbolism, which I appreciate, but you never get to fight them. That is creepy, a white-eyed Link. Haven't had one of them since the fierce deity in Majora's Mask. It was then the goddesses orders us 3 light spirits to do something. We have sealed away the great magic those individuals have mastered. 3 light spirits. But what about Ordana? You know this magic. It is the dark power you seek, the fused shadow. See, I knew that Midna's helmet was a part of it. O hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will, before long, be ruled by it. Never forget that. Very similar to this, if you guys know what this ring is. I do love how in the manga they go deeper into Link being kind of consumed by power. The dark power that you seek is within the sleeping lakebed temple in Lake Hylia. What a trip of a cutscene. Good lord. Let's do a cannonball real quick. Yeah, need that extra heart. Speaking of hearts, I don't think we can get another... I think there are like 2 heart pieces in this spring, but I don't think we can get them just yet. I do want to get another... Can we? Yeah, I do want to get another heart piece before we reach the before we get to the next dungeon. But there's also a lot we can do before the next dungeon. By the way, welcome to Lake Hylia. It is beautiful. I love this song so much. And yes, there is we can get another heart piece because if we do this game really quick, this like what? Fires and Falby's fantastic, whatever the hell. I believe the top prize is a heart piece. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll go ahead and call it. Because like I said, very similar to the last section, like when we got back into Link and then we needed to get to the dungeon. Oh hey, how you doing? I'm a member of the Zora tribe, the proud people who care for Lake Hylia. The other Zoras are all on guard patrol at the bottom of the lake. Cool. Bottom of the lake being the next dungeon. But there is a lot to do now that we are human again before the next dungeon. Like, so kind of like Queen Rutella said, she will grant us the protection of water if we were to rescue her son. So we gotta do that. Some of the Zoras are still alive down in there. I thought maybe they dried up along with the lake. Hey buddy, have you heard? There's like a temple or something at the bottom of this lake. They put up such airs with all their rituals and fancy temples, hoo-ha. Then they just disappear. That's what, and what's with putting the temple as deep as that humans can't swim there? I swear, those Zoras. Oh, are you a customer? You're one lucky fella. The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying fantastication. It can be yours, fella, for a limited time only, and without waiting in line. It's a paltry 10 rupees. What do you say, buddy of mine? Want to give it a shot? Give it a shot. Welcome, fella. Right this way. yeah, we'll go ahead and basically get the top prize of this little mini game, and we'll go ahead and call it. And we'll do everything leading up to the next dungeon in the next episode. Notice the ukus on the songbox thing? Whoa, that reminds me of something. Didn't the late queen of Zora's domain ask you to do something? She asked us to find her son, the one who's been missing since he headed to Hyrule Castle. I think she said something about I literally just said that. If the final piece of huge shadows at the bottom of Lake Hylia, then it looks like we're going to need that ability. Yeah. Oh, come on. I could do this. Speedrun. Nice. Okay, hopefully this only costs 10 rupees, because I mean, I only have 14 rupees. Hopefully I get it in one try, too. One big... oh, shit. Dang it, it costs a lot, actually. Okay, let's, okay, let's cut really quick so I can get some freaking rupees. Okay, so we got more than I need, so let's, hopefully we can do this in one try. And one big guy, 20 rupees. Thanks, partner. Just grab a cuckoo of any color and fly. So, it does not matter what color, but I always like to go for this one since it's kind of the farthest away. I don't know. Jump! So, you kind of want to go the pattern of rupees down here, because it does kind of give you, I guess, like the elevation that you need. You can also use your iron boots. Also, you can kind of make up some money. There you go. So if we do fail it, we can do it a second try. Whoa. It's going to be close. Oh, okay. Alright. We did. No, I want to keep those on. Get out of here. Okay. We can... wow, we can actually... we can go ahead and just grab every single... I thought that was the heart piece. But whatever. Since we're up here, we can go ahead and grab every single spoil, I guess. Come on, there we go. And now we got to basically land right on top of the chest. And now. Ooh, just about. Yeah. Booyah. Nice. And unfortunately, we do not have the ability to freely turn into a wolf at ease. And it is getting sunset, so that means night is upon us. Oh, we don't even have that ability yet anyway. Oh. Alrighty then. That's new. That was a 50 rupee, I believe. 20 rupees. And finally, 10 rupees. Now, there also is a Poe up here. However, we can't collect Poes just yet, not only because we don't have the ability to transform into a wolf at ease, but we haven't met the character that will reward us for collecting Poes. And I don't think that side quest initiates until you talk to him. But anyway, that's gonna call it for this episode. We are human again, and like I said, much like the last dungeon, there is quite a lot to do before we reach the entrance to the next dungeon. Hopefully, we can do it all in one episode. We do get a rematch with a particular enemy that kind of remind, you know, okay, that kind of spoils it. We get a rematch with King Bulbin and whatnot, so that's gonna be fun. And yeah, we gotta basically go save Prince Rallis, the son of the late Queen of the Zoras, and she will give us access to a new item that will let us breathe underwater. So yay, we kind of need that for the next dungeon. So If you like the video, go ahead and drop a like. And if you want to comment on anything, go for it. I still can't think of anything to comment about. I guess, in the last episode, it was about food. This time, let's go ahead and do favorite, I don't know, holiday. Let's go with favorite holiday. Mine is personally Halloween because I like dressing up and also kind of kickstarts the holiday season of the year. You know, you got Halloween and then you got Thanksgiving and then you got Christmas and Hanukkah and New Year's and all that kind of junk. So yeah, Halloween's kind of my favorite. What's your favorite? Let me know in the comments below and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Good night, gamers.